Hey, what's up there, scumbags? Today we're going to be talking about my JL, what we've done to it, all the bolt-on mods, and maybe some plans for the future. Hey, John Larson here. Today I'm just going over a quick walkthrough on what we've done to this JL. Super basic, easy bolt-on stuff. I would say it's mostly stock because everything's been bolted on. Very little things have been welded on, so it's not much of a build. Quadratech aluminum roof rack, some Pro Comp 35s, some Metalcloak drop brackets, top and bottom, front and rear right there. Adjustables, got caster, good up front, drive line angle, good in the rear. See over here, there's the XJ in the background. Let's see how this goes. All right, that looks a little silly. We've got some Metalcloak steering with the tie rod and drag link. Got WFO track bar. The only track bar I could find with FK rod ends on both ends. What else do we got? Teraflex ball joints, top and bottom. Really didn't want to do those, but they were on sale from Summit Racing for like 250 bucks. The spicers were more, and they were on back order when I ordered them. Clayton off-road sway bar end links. You can kind of see the Synergy track bar mount. Used to have a Synergy track bar. Used to have a factory track bar. Used to have a RockKrawler track bar and the Metalcloak. I've tried all those. They all had issues. I've had no issues with the WFO being FK rod ends. Still got stock axle shafts and the CAD axle, but we did add the Fox steering stabilizer. Really just a band-aid, doesn't fix death wobble, but it will help the thing track a little straighter. We've gone through like 3 steering boxes. You can see up here, we've gone through 2 pitman arms. So yeah, where are we at up here? All right, what else? That's most of the stuff that you can see in the front end. I highly recommend 7 degrees of caster in these things. So even at 5.5 degrees of caster, it still kind of wandered quite a bit. There's a lot of frame flex in these things from the factory. Super disappointing. I mean, obviously the reason to go with the Rubicon was to get the lockers and the 4-to-1 really. Those deeper fenders, the sway bar disconnecting is kind of neat. I don't really care. I can put an anti-rock on it down the road. So yeah, it's neat to have. So the Rubicons are cool. But the steering problems that have come with it are just insane. You know, and it started way before we lifted it. The only reason I lifted it was because pretty much every aftermarket steering manufacturer requires a 1 to 2 inch lift for clearance on the drag link or the track bar or whatever. And so it was kind of like, you know, snowball effect of just having to, you know, basically at 18,000 when the tires were bad, drag link's bad, that's when we decided to kind of add like lift and stuff. Actually did a Rubicon Express lift originally and ended up switching it all to Metalcloak later. Rubicon Express stuff was kind of funky. Not terrible, but not my cup of tea. And the coils sagged all weird, like really bad. There's like a rack that goes right here that I love that's not in there right now. The hook off-road, I think. And then this is like cheapo Amazon Prime $60 rack thing that works really good. I think we got Motobilt tire carrier. Thing was kind of a pain. We started off with not enough shims. Finally ended up getting the shims right. I remember that thing like took way longer than I thought it would take. That's really it. I mean, otherwise it's like a factory Rubicon bare bones model. We paid for the HD electrical and tow package and the cold weather package with the remote start and heated seats. Everything else is like kind of a stock, you know, cloth, and like we didn't get the steel bumper group and I don't know what the heck the safety things are, but that kind of stuff too. And so anyways, here we are. Wow, that might make you dizzy. I'm sorry if it does. Here we are, that's the Rubicon. The next video is gonna be hopefully just talking about death wobble.